The last bus stop. The bus was almost empty when it pulled away from the terminal at 2:47 a.m. Only 5 passengers sat scattered across the seats. No one spoke. The driver never looked back. As the city lights faded, Amir checked his phone. No signal. The road outside stretched too straight, too dark, no shops, no houses, just fog licking the windows. At 3:12 a.m., the bus slowed. "There's no stop here," a woman whispered. The bus stopped anyway. Outside was a single streetlight flickering above a cracked sign. Last stop. Amir frowned. He took this route every night. This stop had never existed. The doors opened with a hiss. No one moved. Then the driver spoke for the first time, his voice flat and tired. "Everyone off." A man near the back laughed nervously. "This isn't on the route." The driver turned his head, just enough. "You already passed your route," he said. One by one, the passengers stood up. Their faces were pale, eyes hollow, like they already knew arguing was pointless. They stepped off into the fog and vanished. Amir stayed seated, heart pounding. "I'm not getting off," he said. The driver sighed. "You never do." Amir froze. "What do you mean?" The driver finally looked at him fully. His eyes were black pits. "You fall asleep on the bus every night," he said. "Every night you wake up here." The fog outside began to move, slow, crawling shapes forming within it. Amir rushed to the door, but it slammed shut. The bus pulled away. As it did, Amir saw the sign change behind them. "Next stop terminal." His phone buzzed. A notification from yesterday's news. Man missing after late-night bus ride. Body never found. The bus lights flickered. And somewhere behind him, a seat creaked, as if someone new had just sat down.
The Haunted Hostel. No one stayed in Hostel C for long. By day it was ugly but harmless. By night, it woke up. On our first night, the corridor lights went out at exactly 2:11 a.m. Not flickered, died. The air turned icy, and a burning smell crept into the room. Then came the sound of something being dragged outside, slow and wet, like skin on concrete. We locked the door. A knock came anyway. Not on the door, from inside the wall. Every night after that, the same routine. Whispers crawling out of the ceiling, softly chanting names. Sometimes laughing. Sometimes crying. My roommate stopped sleeping. His reflection in the mirror began smiling when he wasn't. On the 5th night, the cupboard opened by itself. Inside was a charred uniform, still warm. A handprint appeared on my mattress, sinking into it as if someone invisible was sitting there, breathing inches from my face. I ran to the guard at dawn. He refused to look at me. "A student burned alive here," he said. "Locked in. He counts rooms at night. If he finds you awake, he stays." That night, the footsteps stopped outside our room. Because something was already inside. Breathing. Don't look at the ceiling. Everyone in the hostel knew the rule: don't look at the ceiling after midnight. No one remembered who started it, but everyone followed it. At 12:07 a.m., Ollie woke to a soft scratching sound. It wasn't coming from the door or the window. It was above him. Scratch, pause, scratch. He stared at the wall, heart pounding. The sound grew slower, heavier, like something dragging its nails across concrete. His phone vibrated. A message from an unknown number. "Don't look up." Ollie squeezed his eyes shut. The scratching stopped. Then came the whisper. "Ollie." It knew his name. His bed dipped slightly, as if weight pressed down on the air itself. Breathing, slow, wet, and far too close, filled the room. The ceiling creaked, bending inward. His phone buzzed again. Last warning. Sweat ran into his eyes. His neck burned with the urge to look. Just one glance, he thought. Just to end it. He opened his eyes. The ceiling wasn't there. Something pale and twisted hung upside down, its mouth stretched into a smile that split its face in two. Its eyes opened, dozens of them, blinking at once. The lights went out. In the morning, Ali's bed was empty. Only deep scratch marks covered the ceiling above it.
The clock that bleeds. The clock in the hallway had always been old, but it had never been wrong. Every night at exactly 3:13 a.m., it ticked louder, as if reminding the house it was still alive. One night, Amir woke to a slow, wet sound. Drip, drip, drip. He stepped into the hallway and froze. Dark red liquid was seeping from the clock's frame, sliding down the wall like veins opening in plaster. The second hand moved, but backward. Amir wiped the wall with trembling fingers. It was warm. The clock struck once. Suddenly, memories rushed into his mind. His father collapsing on these same tiles years ago. The ambulance that never arrived. The time written on the death certificate. 3:13 a.m. The clock struck again. The blood flowed faster now, pooling at Amir's feet. The ticking grew frantic, matching his heartbeat. He tried to pull the clock off the wall, but it wouldn't budge. Instead, a deep crack opened across its glass. Inside, he saw his own reflection, older, pale, lifeless. The clock struck a final time. Amir felt a sharp pain in his chest as the hallway went silent. When the sun rose, the clock was clean again, ticking calmly forward. Down the hall, Amir lay still. The clock was never wrong.